Hello and welcome to Dwarf Fortress. We're going to be doing something a little bit different from my other videos. I want to play a little bit of Dwarf Fortress, and this is going to be a learning experience for both me and the viewer, whoever you may be. Whoever you are, I love you. So first off, I'm going to recommend you a mod pack straight from the beginning. Don't use regular Dwarf Fortress. I'm not going to be using it. If you are a new player, kind of like myself, I know a little bit about what I'm doing. Eventually I'll hit a wall where my intelligence peters out and I'll be learning new stuff along the way. But first off, I'm going to be playing with the Lazy Noob pack. Kind of wish it wasn't called that, because even intermediate to advanced level players will play this. I'm going to include a link in the description to download this and download Dwarf Fortress Vanilla if you want. I'm going to be using the Phobos texture pack, and I'm going to be turning cave-ins off and aquifers. Now, you might say, if you're someone that is familiar with Dwarf Fortress, you might call me a coward for turning off the cave-ins, and you might be right. I'm going to defer to your judgment on that one, but I don't like playing with them. I like to get a little bit crazy with my digging. Aquifers, come on, man. You can't tell me aquifers are fun to play with. They are not. That's it. I'm going to leave pretty much everything else normal. Using normal key bindings, because the graphics there. This stuff, I'll go over some of this stuff later on in the series. Some of these are just fun little things to play around with. Other things like a Dwarf Therapist, make the game, fix some of the UI problems. Excuse me, I don't think I need to change any of these. Dwarf hack, I should specify, I'm using like a sort of experimental version of the Lazy Noob pack that sort of enables DF hack. I'm not going to link that one, I'm going to link the normal Lazy Noob. But anyways, let's just get right into it. Okay. I think it wants me to turn DF hack on, so turn that on. Let's do it. Don't give me any notifications. Let's do it. Come on, open it up. Take that away. That might be really loud. I'm not sure. Oh. While that is loading up. Oh my god. Hold on. Hold on now. Hold your horses. I said hold your horses. I can't skip this, please. Okay, I can't skip that. There's not a whole lot of sounds in this game. Let's just turn that down. Let's turn that way down. Keep that there. I'm going to show you. I'm going to give you the keys to the kingdom right here. Okay? This is what you're going to need to play this game. Boom. You're going to need a tab open to the Dwarf Fortress wiki, and if you have any problems with the game that I do not go over, that you might experience yourself, just search it up on the wiki, give it a quick Google search, you know, whatever. I'm going to press, normally I would press F11 to full screen the game, but I'm not sure if that's going to like flood with the recording. We'll try it out. So we're going to create a new world, and this is going to take fucking forever. So I'm going to show you the parameters of creating the new world. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do, and I'm going to pause the recording and then jump back to it when the world is actually finished, because it might take ages to do. Yeah. I'm going to do... Now I kind of want to... mineral occurrence. I kind of want to do this, make it... This game's very hard, so you will forgive me if I put on a little bit of easy mode where I put on mineral occurrence to frequent, so That's just gonna be it. I'm gonna hit the go button, and then I'll come back to you. Peace. And we're back after 200 years of world generation. Here is the world we have created, and it is something. Why don't you move around here, my man? Oh, here we go. Okay, nothing really strikes out to me as being particularly like kind of strange. Ooh, the Hill of Lovers. So you see at the top for my newbies here, we have different names for different squares and districts and whatever, what have you. Right in the center of the screen there is where my cursor is. See these kind of upside down omega symbols, I think. I don't know what symbol this is in ASCII, but these represent dwarf holds, and these brown lines represent roads or routes or tunnels through the mountains between the different dwarf holds. And so what we're going to be doing on our first playthrough, I guess you could say, is we're going to be taking an expedition team and trying to start a new hold. We could try to start a hold in the mountains, or we could do something a little bit different, take it into the hills, into the forest, wherever you want. Over here in the north is this stuff here. I think is like corruption or something from a wizard or necromancer or something. So down here we can scroll down. Here's the rest of the world. So we have some more dwarf holds, a little bit more sparsely populated over here. There's some, looks like human settlements over here. Let's see if we can spot any. I don't see any elf settlements unless I just don't remember what the icon looks like. But we'll have to take a closer look at some of these areas before we decide where we want to set up shop. So I'm alright with this world. I'm going to go ahead and click accept. This might take a while. I see my recording icon flashing in the bottom right hand corner. I'm not sure what that means. Could be good, could be bad, oh well. Smoke them if you got them. I see it's recording. Hold on now. Hold on now. Unfull screen. Close Reddit. I see the icon on my second monitor. Is it recording both my monitors right now? Don't do this shadow play. So I'm going to wait for this to offload. I'll be back again once that's done, and then we'll check out some of the stuff we can do with the lazy noob pack. See you in a bit. Welcome back again to Dwarf Fortress. I don't know why I keep saying that as if it's not the same episode. We're going to check out some of these utilities here, so see if World Viewer works. I'll show you what we can do with World Viewer. Do not remember what the name of the world is, and I hope this doesn't make me search through files. It looks like it is 100% going to make me do that. Guess we will not be using World Viewer. Most of these can't really be used until you actually get into the game, so I guess we're not going to show you that. I'm going to go right back into full screen here, and we're going to start playing. We're going to do a Dwarf Fortress. As one might expect, there are two other game modes, or one other game mode. Another one is kind of crazy if you've never played or heard of Dwarf Fortress before, but basically what we just did there, okay, what we just did there, generating the world, when we set it to medium, it's set to generate 250 years of entire history to the world. That means civilizations rise, fall, great beasts and demons came into existence and subsequently left or were forgotten or went dormant underground, and we can encounter those later and they will fuck us up. So if you want to go into the Legends viewer, you can go and read the history, literal history of the world. And it's like legit stuff. It's not like, like not gonna be like reading a novel, but it'll be like events and stuff, like a certain person did a certain thing, a certain kingdom went to war with another one, stuff like that. A certain king was assassinated, stuff like that. Tons of it. 250 years of it for all sorts of different civilizations, for dwarves, elves, humans, goblins, whatever. And adventure mode is the other one. Once we either fail with this fort or we take a break from it or something, I'll show you. Well, really go into adventure mode. I'm not very good at it as I am the fortress mode, but it is quite something. Basically, for the fortress, as you'll probably know, you get a bunch of dwarves and you give them tasks and stuff, but you don't really control them directly. You give them commands and they'll go and do it at their own leisure. But with adventure mode, you take one character, it's sort of like an RPG, and you play them throughout this world that you've created. And you can even go and find your fortress with the character that you create through adventure mode. So what we're waiting for right here is it's going to kind of generate a few days. What you're looking at right now is the calendar. So just gonna get a couple weeks, and then we'll, I guess that kind of simulates travel time, I guess. I don't know. I don't really know what that's for. So here we go. Here's a little bit more of an in-depth look. It'll tell you of the map. It'll tell you what kind of soil and stuff there are. Here's like sort of a zoomed out map. Over. So I know it's a lot to take in, but check this out. So see where this mouse cursor is right here. That building right there is a tomb. That's it. That's just a tomb for someone special, and you can, if you're in adventure mode, you can go in there, raid it, see if you got some loot in there. You could try to build a fort next to it. There's probably monsters or something in there, so we don't want to. I don't think we want to mess with that. And come over here. Where do we want to go? We want to look for something that's temperate. It's got trees. It's got a little bit of vegetation. And what we really want is shallow metals, deep metals, and flux stone layers and soil. That is the most important part to a good embark location, as this is called, and some water, maybe like a river going through it. So this is a good spot right here. The reason you want soil, either high soil, low soil, deep soil, whatever, is to plant crops. Obviously shallow metals, so we don't have to dig that deep down to get metals, and also certain metals will only spawn on what's considered the shallow layers. And deep metals, certain metals are only found in the deep metals. So this basically means there's going to be metals pretty much all the way down. And a flux stone layer, certain refining processes of metals will require flux. And it's basically just kind of like making, steel with coal. It's not necessarily coal, but it's like to make, what is it, pig iron? Or to refine like pig iron into steel, we do need certain types of minerals, and that's what the flux is. So that's actually a pretty good spot there. There's a major river there. But it's a little bit hot. Dwarves don't really like it very hot. Some of them do, some of them don't. They'll get used to it once they live there. But I tell you what, I'm liking. So here's a dwarf hold right there. We could just set up right next to him if we wanted. I don't want to do that though. I want to be a little bit far away from other people, but at the same time, I don't. Thinking, where did I see this wilderness? Right there. That looks good. We can, if you look on the right, or left, I mean, over here, we can kind of resize this. How big we want that. I'm going to keep it. Oh, close that down. Hold on. Nope. Oh, what have I done? Close. There we go. Oh. Oh yeah, you can make it real small. Okay. We're just gonna do maybe something like that. Something like this. I think so. I think that looks good. Double check. Temperate, good, trees, woodland, other vegetation, moderate. Okay, surroundings, wilderness, that means there's gonna be a lot of wild animals that'll come in, as you probably imagine. Sand, clay, got that. We can make glass and stuff out of that. Clay, used for pottery. Deep soil, as we need. Hope we don't have to dig down too deep to get to soil, so we can start farming real quick. Shallow metals, deep metals, flux stone layer. Sounds good. Embark. Selected a large area. I may experience lag. Okay. I agree with you. Let's shrink it down. Okay. My dog, I gotta tell you, do not close it. Did not think I selected that large an area. Correct. My dog, I did not think I selected that large an area. Oh, that's got salt water? That's a problem. I don't want that. There's no way it's got salt water. Sometimes, what have I done? Oh man, I don't know what oh man. What did I press? I pressed N. What does N do? Notes. Delete that. Delete this. Done. No. Notes. Delete note. Okay, done. How about that? Okay, good. Cool. So here's a bunch of different starts. What this here is, you can choose what items and stuff you want to stake with you. Just if you're new to the game, what I'm going to do right now, even if you're not new to the game, just click play now. Do not fuck with the stuff. Play now has got everything you need. Getting a little loading bar, so let's see what happens. Hopefully the game did not crash. I will see you. Do another quick pause. I'll see you when we get in. Oh, never mind. Just need to read that if you want. After you arrived, after a journey into the mountain homes, into the forbidden wilderness beyond, your harsh trek has finally ended. Your party of 7 has made it to an outpost for the glory of dolls that model. There are almost no supplies left, but whatever. We got it. Okay, so pause it. first things first. You have to learn the controls. This is where the game really gets. It'll make or break you. So I'm gonna press D for designate, and I'm gonna press T to chop down trees. We should have a woods dwarf within our party. And I'm just gonna click these little brown log-looking things are trees. So I'm gonna actually remove that T, because I want to chop down the trees, but I don't want the trees to go. I'll take that. We're gonna chop that one down, but I don't really want the trees to like fall into water. You know what I mean? Then, after I'm done with designating that, I'm going to press P to set a stockpile. We set a wood stockpile. Just kind of click one corner with your mouse, click the other corner with your mouse, set a wood stockpile there. Now, assess this mountain situation. A little bit of a hill. So let's have someone strike the earth right away. Let's go D. Nope. Still stockpile. Press D again. We're gonna press D again for mine. And then we're just gonna mine straight in there. Pressing Alt and M will toggle whether you're similar to the designation or the stockpile thing, or whether or not you either you can click every single square you want to mine, but that's a little bit tedious. With Alt and M, you can just bandbox it. So we do that. We're gonna create a room there. We're gonna create a little bit of a hallway. Let's get it like a double wide hallway, and then let's make something right there. Let's make it a room. Something right there. Let's make it another room. So we got 7 dwarves when you make 7 rooms. This will be a temporary quarters settlement. Just quarters, barracks, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, 6. And then let's get 1 for our expedition leader. Make his or hers. It's a little bit bigger for the other ones, so they know who's in charge, who's the boss. Get rid of that. Oh shit. Oops. That's okay. Let's remove designation. Press X if you want to remove a designation. Let's just get rid of that. Let's get rid of all this. And do it again. Five, 6. And then let's give him like too big. Again, give them the big room so they know who's in charge. Okay. Uh-oh. What are you doing? What did that do? How do you do that? Hold on. It's something, and it was just like following my mouse cursor. Kind of like as I was just kind of moving it. I want you to do that. Move that. Mind that. We need to remove and remove construction. Get rid of that. That's not how that works. How do we get rid of this? How do we get rid of this ramp? Might just need to build over it. Or it might just go away when I dig in there. Oh well. We'll resume. The dwarf should just hop on along, go do that. Got our woods dwarf cutting down some things over here. Got our miner dwarf mining away. He's digging into soil wall. Which means can make his job just a little bit more tedious for him. Let's dig out an area over here. Hopefully, no, I think that's gonna dig into roots. So we'll come over here. Dig a big old area over here. Boom. Okay. Check out our notes. Expedition leader. Ono Nickelmo. Can I rename him? View unit. Customize. Let's give him a name. Well, what should we name him? I don't even know what his. We'll figure out what his gender and everything is later, and we'll give him a nickname at a later date. Maybe you want to suggest a nickname in the comments. They'll be fine too. Choose whatever you pick. So D, B. Nope, not B. So we're gonna go B, because now we got a little bit of wood in our stockpile. So we're gonna build. We're gonna build. Go over here. Capital C, a wall. Build a wall there with alder logs. Build another wall right there. That. Boom. Then keep going. So that man clears out some more of that soil. I'm gonna pop a fat wood workbench over there. B. Look at it here. Workshops, W. I'm assuming it's W for wood. No, it's Farmer's Workshop. Carpenter's Workshop, C. Plop a fat one just right there. Some willow logs, sure. Sounds good. Do it up. So I think some of these logs might have, yep, well, they're on the slope. So I don't want the, when I designated the wood, I don't want the woods to fall into the lake or ponds or whatever, because then it'd be impossible to get out pretty much. So we got our boy. Actually, we don't have any idle dwarves. Do we have any idle dwarves? We have one idler. Who's idling? Two idlers. What are they doing, lazy bones? This is not unacceptable. You just got here and they already want to take a break, huh? There's things that need to be doing. This out a little bit more. I'll tell you what I wanted. I want to turn this into a little meeting area. Basically, right now when they idle, they're just gonna kind of stand around this wagon over here, and I don't want them to do that. I want them to stand inside. Hopefully, let's add a new task. Let's get the guy to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's get him to build a bunch of doors. It's raining outside. It has started raining. So we can already kind of... I'm gonna need to we need to wait for this guy to build all those doors. Maybe we should have built the beds first. Yeah, probably would have been a good idea. Unfortunately, I think we only have one pickaxe right now. So hold on. Here's what I can do. Press I. I is the zone command, and you can zone things off. So I'm zoning this whole... I guess it's too big. Both a water source right there and a fishing spot. So they'll come over here for their water and their fishing. Hopefully it's not too deep for them. Here's a little pool. I see some fish in this pool. Those fish won't last long. Should be fish in this brook. We seem to be kind of right at the precipice of it. You know, what's it called? I don't know. The source of the pool. So there's probably not too many fish. For sure, a good way to get a little bit of meat on your dwarves early on, but they run out very quickly. So my dude is making doors. Please make one yet. Build door. Why do you say D? Locked. I cannot believe you've done this. How do I remove it? How do I remove that slope? I'm gonna say... say D, right? It's gotta be D. Move upstairs in ramps. Okay, that did it, yep. That's what I needed to do. What's that? That's not soil. Fuck. That's stone. Should be alright. No, hold on. Step up the priority on these ones over here, my dog. Because that seems to be stone over there. It's gonna take you a longer time to mine through. My dude, did you not see that I set the priority higher? Maybe it needs to go lower. 3. Hey, like that happens. Yep, okay. Needs to go lower. Then, going to need Farmer John over here to... Nope, that's not what I need. B? I don't think it's B. Hold on. Oops. You figured out how to... Maybe it is D. That can't be right. We need to figure out how to designate these to become farming patches. See, B, right? And then we're gonna go into F. Nope. I was thinking F for farming. It was a good try. But unfortunately, no cigar. This is where we go to the wiki. Maybe. No. If I look at the wiki, I'll be defeated. I cannot be defeated. I know how to farm in this game. So it's D. This is not D. It can't be D. It's never D. Maybe you click on it. Clay loam floor. Carefully check out each one of these. Farm plot. B. Hold on. X. Nope. change the height of it. Make it 3 blocks wide, or 3 blocks tall, and I'm going to change that. Building present, don't you give me that building present shenanigans. Enter place, boom. How do I get rid of this here? Maybe I can open it and click on it until it's a new building. Okay, we can just do that on this one too. Make it one big thing. BP oil spill. Alright, sounds good. Boom. Place it there. Alright. Now Farmer Joe, get to work. We made the doors yet? So we can slam a door right there for now. And now we need to make a B plus B. Nope, that's bad. Workshop, and then we need to B. Nope, that's bull here. We need to make a brewery is what we need to make. That's up next. Man, I wish I remembered these things. It's not Farmer's Workshop, is it? No. It is. I know it. Brewery. Still, no, it's still. It's L. Hotkey is L. Well, okay. Whatever that was. I guess we're placing it there now. Cool. Okay, so we got all the farming spots done. And the plant plump helmets there. Everywhere plump helmet. Plump helmets. This is where I get a little bit of the teaching aspect. Plump helmets are the lifeblood of your civilization. They will feed your dwarves. You will farm the plump helmets. They're mushrooms. They grow pretty much anywhere. You make beer. You make plump helmet brew out of them. You make food out of them. They solve all of your problems. And the dwarves love it. So what we'll do is we'll make plump helmets will keep our fortress satiated. They will make it so we don't starve and just start trying to eat each other, which can't happen. But to keep them happy, if they eat too much of the same thing or drink too much of the same thing all the time, then they get a little bit unhappy. They're like, I want something else. You know, pizza's great, but you don't want to eat it every day. So to remedy this, when caravans come in, they'll bring some exotic foods and stuff with them, some fruit, some different kinds of ales and stuff. We'll buy some of them off them and have a feast. Okay. Next thing, excuse me. Make another zone. This whole area right here is gonna be it's gonna be a meeting area. Burpee. So that's it. Doors will come in there. Should just shuffle on in there. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Now, next thing I want to do is create, I believe, a downstairs. Yeah. Let's get off of level 3, priority 3 stuff. Let's build a downstairs. That'll allow us to move between Z levels. We do some fun stuff with that. Okay, downstairs done. So now we can create an up and down stair. And then from there, it's where we start. This is where we build our empire. Oops. I'm just kidding, no empire building yet. Because this is gonna be a storage area. And basically store. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna get a little bit of free form with it right there. Because we don't need it to go out that far, it's just gonna waste time. Basically I want it like that, and I wanna some openings there. Too much into stone because that's going to really slow us down. Really want a big area. Same thing over here, but this can go on to priority 5. Same thing with this stuff. State this to priority 5, that's priority 5. That's priority 5. This, oops. This to priority 5. Okay, another big area over here for more storage. Nice, okay, cool. I'm gonna turn on this music. Music and sound. Okay, take it down. Take it down a notch, my man. It's relaxing, but we don't need that much. Come on. You see, I got a dwarfy boy coming in. Let's come up here. Let's build a place to store our food. So let's put it on P, food, F for food. Put it right there. Just put it on right there. Just temporary store. Just get it out of the open. Enough seeds to plant too. Oh, nice. Keep doing it. Let's see what else we need. Stone. Yeah, we can wait. We can wait for stone. Still wait for that guy to build that out. And then I think once we do that, just got one more door to build. Okay, I'll let you do that. Just get to it. Some doors on these bad boys. Oh, that guy's gonna lift it out a door. Then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Make 7 beds. So that we can all sleep. Let's pray. Nope. B? What's the container? Should just be like a container. It's H. Place all of our containers. That's like right here. Then we'll sort out what we need to do with those later. My dude's almost done digging this out, which is great. I'm not sure what our top priority for storage is right at the moment. Let's go check out. Goal is to get rid of all this stuff over here. Copper pick, copper battle axe. Okay. Let's make another stockpile. Let's make a we're gonna make a bunch of them right here. So here's furniture. G, finished goods. H, cloth. I don't think we need too big an area there. Stone can go right by the door. And be a little bit bigger. P for weapons. D for armor. I don't think we have any, but you know, it's good to have. Good to have ready. And yeah, bar / block, whatever you want there. And I don't know what else we need to put. I think that pretty much covered it. Should have no idlers because they should be. They don't have anything else to do. They should just be moving that stuff in there. That's sort of an all-in-one storage room right there, and then eventually we can have like a entire rooms dedicated to one thing. Like this will probably be a wood room, like a stone room over here, furniture and finished goods, whatever we need. Nope. Okay. You have to finish the door. Finish the door. Any beds? Nope. Don't have any beds. Let's check out what we got going on. Nice and peaceful. We still got it here. Ervad Arizona has become a carpenter. Are you sure about that? Rat remains. Yeah, so the problem with these cats that are running around here is they'll just kill rats and shit and just leave rat remains all over your goddamn fortress. Alright, so that's a bed done. Get one right there. Put it in there. Build here. Oh, you know what? We need to make another door. Some poor dude's gonna have to go without a door. You get a bed. Get 2 beds ready. So once we get all of our beds set up, we'll end this episode. Probably pretty long and pretty chill. You know, I could really. Nah, we'll just gonna contemplate just letting it go on. So hope you enjoy. We're probably not gonna get this done anytime soon, but hope you enjoyed it. Nonetheless, it was a very fun game. Even losing in this game is fun. Oh, one thing we need to do. We need to... Oh, you know what? No. After he gets those done, we need to make a bunch of barrels so we can start making yeah, we need to make some barrels so we can start brewing stuff. set up these rooms. So if you want to, once you get your beds set up, you can click on them, press R, and you can make a room. I'm gonna assign this room to Ono, our expedition leader. Done. So he should come in there whenever he wants. This, make available, assign room. We'll just go to first guy on the list, our miner. He deserves it. He's working hard. Or is he hardly working? Let's see. Nah, he's working hard. Is that a gun? That's a quiver. A few more beds to make. Boom. Oh. Could also come down another set of stairs. Just dig down a little bit. Yep, just get that done. It'll happen eventually. Now, I'll tell you what, I don't want these animals inside, so we'll set up another zone with I, and then make it an active pen/pasture, capital T, we'll assign all these animals to it. Wow, we have all female animals, so we can't even breed them. Very annoying. Any beds done? How many got? Oh, 2 more. Oh, why are you taking that down there? Just put it over there. Well, I might not have enough room for finished goods. Another thing, so you see, when we put a stockpile like that, every item is just 1 item per square. And that's a little bit of a problem because it'll fill up very quickly. What we can do to fix this is we can build certain containers, like there's certain containers that we can place into rooms, and the dwarves who own those rooms will store their like personal items in there, personal items that we can't really control what they do with. But there are certain containers that we can put in there. I think it's barrels and jars and pots, something like that, that we can put in these stockpiles. So let's see if we can. Yes, it says barrel bins. That's what they're called, bins. And instead of having, it says, see, max bins is 9. That's 1 bin per tile, since this is a 9 tile thing. And the bins will store items in them, and so we can basically kind of stack items with the bins. But right now we only have 1 crafts dwarf. So, you know, what's he doing? Oh, he's not making anything. So, okay, we'll have him make. We should have him make barrels first. I don't think you can make bins with the carpenter thing. I think we actually do need that. Nope, that's a weapon. Boop, boop, boop. Cancel, 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 cancel. AW. Nope, that's still a weapon. Why did I think it changed? Barrel. It's V for barrel. So how many barrels do we need, right? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whatever. We'll go with that. Whatever that means. Get those beds placed. Let's assign the beds. And they'll be happy to be assigned a bed instead of just kind of sleeping out on the ground. Do these things have items in them? I don't think so. I don't think they've been storing anything in them. So why don't we... What's the D? Construction. Nope. Sure, we can't just click on it and be like, okay, move building. So we'll move those, we'll take those away, and then we'll put them into the bedrooms so they can have, so our dwarves can have some stuff to store their like clothes and stuff in. Because if you don't do that, you need to do it, because the dwarves are lazy assholes. If they ever change their clothes or anything, they're just gonna dump them all on the ground and just leave them there. Plum helmets, no seeds. We're out of seeds there. Need to be making me some barrels, my man. Why don't we get the wood stockpile right there? And then P. Move this. Get rid of that. Anything about them apples? You know, what else do you think about build another workstation. Craft dwarf shop. Right there. Let's build a... Nope, it's a siege workshop. Let's build a... Mason's workshop, that's what it is. I was thinking stoneworker or something. Don't really have a good spot for it, do we? I don't really want it in the walkway. I guess we'll put it right there. A little bit sloppy, but we'll mess with it later. Anyways. That's gonna be all for today. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you want to see the next one. Leave a comment if you want to name our expedition leader, or any other dwarves if you want to name the miner or the woodcutter or the fisherman or the jeweler, whatever. Leave it in the comment below. Any viewers. I'll see you next time.